Hi guys, welcome to the Booth Customs channel, and today we're going to talk about EDC, Everyday Carry. Now, the world can be a crazy place. I'm not super paranoid myself. However, I do realize that there are situations that can arise which you will need to defend either yourself or your family. And so I think it's important to be as prepared as possible to meet those situations so that you and your loved ones can come out on the other side safe. Now, EDC is very personal, very specific to your needs. So what I'm about to show you that I carry on a daily basis does not necessarily mean this is the only way to do it or you should carry this too. It's just to give you an idea and some thought process behind why I carry what I carry so that you can make an informed decision yourself to be prepared. So, starting firstly and foremost, I always carry a small flashlight. Now this is a streamlight. It has two different settings, a bright mode and a less bright mode. It does have rechargeable battery, which I am not super excited about, I guess you would say. Rechargeable batteries are great for recharging something and not having to get new batteries. However, if you're going to have a rechargeable flashlight, you need to have several other rechargeable batteries at your disposal, because if shit hits the fan and for some reason the power is out or whatever, you are not going to be able to recharge your rechargeable flashlight. Now, yes, you could use a solar charger or portable thing of that nature to recharge it. However, then you're getting into having something else to deal with. What if it's not sunny? What if that gets broken? This is a great flashlight, but I would probably look for something else, maybe that uses AAA batteries or AA batteries, just to have, which is why I'll show you in a minute. I also have another flashlight that also goes with me everywhere. Then I have a pocket knife. Now this knife is not for self-defense. This knife is not for fighting or anything like that. This is simply a tool to open boxes, cut rope, cut my food at work if I don't take a regular knife with me. General purpose knife. This is a Kershaw Ken Onion design. This one is made in the U.S. They have knives that are made in the U.S. and outside of the U.S. Whatever, buy USA if you can. If not, make sure you buy one that has good steel. This steel is the 1670, and it's easy to sharpen, also easy to dull. I've had this knife for a couple years. I like it. If I buy another one, I'll probably buy a Benchmade though when this one finally wears out. But so far, so good. So, light, tool. I always have a pen with me. This is just a zebra, a little simple. Then I carry this. This is the Dynamis blade, the double-edged version from Crush Everything, formerly the Dynamis Alliance. It is made by Winkler Knives themselves. This is my self-defense blade. And blades, I feel like, come in handy. I'm no self-defense expert, and I don't have a background in teaching or martial arts or anything like that, but from the study that I've done and from the environment I live in, and from just some common sense things, it's a good idea to have a fixed blade with you in your personal defense lineup, simply because this doesn't run out of bullets. This is discreet. It's easier to conceal. You can take this into some more non-permissive environments. that don't allow firearms per se, you could probably get this by. And the reason I go with a fixed blade for self-defense is I don't have to fumble with it. I can get it out and into my defense space quickly without having to open it. I don't have to worry about it closing on me or hitting something and not coming open all the way. It's just a lot if you're trying to get this out of your pocket, get it opened up, and use it to defend yourself, when you can simply just take this out of the inside the waistband sheath and hopefully go to town. So there's that. Also, last but not least, I carry this, which is the SIG P365. Personal defense, everyday carry, handguns. That is, in my opinion, largely shooter's choice. You want to get something that you are comfortable shooting, something that meets your perceived self-defense needs based on where you are, what you're doing, how you like to do it. I got this one because it's obviously very concealable. It's 9mm, which is a very common round, and does the job. And it's 12 plus 1 in the chamber. So it's a decent capacity, especially for a micro compact. I also carry, usually with me, another magazine, appendix as well. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just go with what's in the pistol itself. And what determines that is if I'm going to be honestly out for a long time, or the area that I'm going to. If I feel like I might need more ammo, then cool. If not, then honestly 12 plus 1 should be enough. In a self-defense situation, I don't see myself fighting a war. Most gunfights in the United States last a few seconds. Rounds are expended. People generally get out of there. The best thing to do in any situation is try to get yourself and your family / loved ones clear of it. We are not going, or I'm not going into a situation thinking, oh, I'm going to be the hero and I'm going to engage this person, whatever else. My priority is my family and myself. If I can help other people out along the way, I will be definitely there to do that. But my family comes first. So first thing I want to try to do is get away. Second of all is this. Also, always have with me this bad boy right here. And this is a GoRuck GR1 that I've had for years. And I'm not going to go into all of it right now, but there were some comments on a short I did whenever it was EDC pocket dump, saying that they would trade out some of the items for a tourniquet. But I just want to show that I do indeed have at least one tourniquet with me at all times here. Should I have one on my belt or like in an ankle IFAK or something like that? Probably so. But if I am in my vehicle, this bag is also in my vehicle, and I'm going to get out with my bag. If I have to get out of my vehicle, priority stay in the vehicle, get away. But if I had to exit my vehicle for whatever reason, this bag is coming with me, and my tourniquet is going to be in the bag, along with this is just some tools that I carry. This is my flashlight with rechargeable batteries, and this is a Streamlight Polytac right there. And also a basic sort of bleed stop kit. again, we'll go through the stuff that's in the bag on another video, but just basically things to plug holes, stop bleeding, and some ibuprofen for kids' headaches or my headaches or whatever else, and some little band-aids for when they scrape their knee. So, because honestly, liable to run into that before I run into a shooter situation. And then also in my car generally is this. It's a CRKT Camg T-Hawk, and it has seen some use. This is great either for busting up a little bit of firewood, making entry somewhere. The reason I keep something like this in my car is because I have been driving down the road and there's been a car that's like wrecked on the side of the road, and people in the car is on fire and they need to come out. So this is a great tool that you can make entry into a vehicle if you need to. You can also get into other areas that you might need to get into, but good tool to have. So basically, these things always on my person. Anywhere I go, whatever I'm doing, there's some variation of this. It may change depending on what I'm doing, where I'm going. If I'm going to the gym, I'm not going to be appendix carrying my 365 while I'm at the gym. If I am, and there's going to be haters that's like, you should probably appendix carry everywhere, train like you fight. Whatever, I'm not going to. But if I'm like going to Walmart, the grocery store, whatever, 9 times out of 10, I have this set up on me in some configuration. I tend to try to always put things in the same spot. That way, it's just muscle memory to know where to go. I try to like familiarize myself with like taking my blade out, dry firing my pistol, whatever, training with it, because you need to train with it, because if you're not familiar with it, then whenever the time comes, you're going to freeze because you're going to be thinking, where is my, you want it to be muscle memory, ingrained. This is where I keep my stuff, and this is what I'm going to do with it. So, I hope this has been informative. Hope it's been a little bit interesting. Remember, you set up your EDC how best benefits you and your situation and your environment. Let me know what you think. Anything you would do differently is a discussion. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, subscribe it, share it, and we'll see you next time on the Booth Customs channel. Happy shooting.